Alright, what up? So today's lesson we are going to be talking about general energy concepts. Alright, so we're talking about quantum physics right now. Energy in motion, you know what I'm saying? Emotion. So we're gonna look at it from a metaphysical point of view, and we're gonna be talking about basic concepts: potential energy, kinetic energy, and energy dissipation. These are wave particles, alright? So we're gonna get wavy with it. Wave particles, energy and motion. Alright, hope that makes sense. Alright, so check it. So potential energy. Potential energy. One more thing, we're looking at this from a laws of attraction point of view, alright? So we're looking to attract. And when it comes to attracting, you want to remember the duality of attraction versus chasing. When you're chasing something, that means that you don't have it. That means that you are running after it. That means that it potentially is, the potential energy is running away from you. But when you're attracting something, that means that you are standing on business, you holding the line, and you are attracting based on the kinetic energy, which is the electromagnetic energy that you're either pushing or pulling. So pushing will be chasing, pulling will be attracting. All right, so that's attraction versus chasing. And then we're going to be talking about energy dissipation. Energy dissipation is when, this is where the emotions come into place at the energy and motion, because these are high levels of energy and these are low levels of energy. So something that you are attracting could already be at a high level of energy. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be lowering the potential energy of it. So as you lower the potential energy of it, you have the ability to attract it to your high level of energy, because it has no energy to overcome, so it has to fall in line and fall into alignment with you. So let's go ahead and get into it. So potential energy. You are the potential energy, all right? You are the capacitor. Your being is the capacitor of potential energy. That means that you could potentially do this, you could potentially do that, you could potentially think a certain way. Remember, we're talking about the Divine Seven. Thoughts, words, actions, ideas, people, places, and things all have potential, all right? So you are the capacitor of these thoughts, words, actions, ideas, and you can align with people, places, and things. You can attract people, places, or things, or chase people, places, or things, all right? So the kinetic energy. So the kinetic energy of your capacitor is the electromagnetic energy, all right? So this is the electromagnetic energy. We're going to look at this chart as the electromagnetic energy, all right? So energy and motion that's within your capacitor is electromagnetic. That's what pushes and pulls. Okay, so let's use an example of attraction, all right? So, and remember, these are wave particles. An example of attraction, let's just say, we're talking about people, places, and things right now. Let's say you're looking to attract a particular thing. We're going to make it real simple, all right? And then we're going to get a little harder. We're going to start with things, and then we're going to talk about places, and then we're going to talk about people. All right, so from a attraction of a potential thing, let's just say that the potential energy of your capacitor is your money, your moolah, your dollars, your cho-chos, you know what I'm saying? So let's say that you want to attract, let's say this, let's say that you want to attract a new t-shirt, a new hat, a new car, a new home, anything, a water bottle, you know, some water, a cup of water, whatever that thing is that you're looking to attract. You can use your money as potential energy to attract that. So what is the thing that you're looking to attract have for your money? What does it want in return? This is the sacrifice. This becomes a sacrifice right here. All right. So this is the magic. So this is the sacrifice. So let's just say this water bottle right here, for example. All right. Let's say at the store, this water bottle costs $1. You can't get this water bottle for free from the corner stores, but what you can do is you can attract it to you. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to see. Chasing will say that I'm thirsty. I want the water. I want the water. I want the water. But you can't. But you haven't put forth the potential energy to get that water bottle. You just standing still, saying that you want it. I want. I want. I want. I want. I want. But you know that you go to the store with $1 and get it, right? So now you can think from the end, because you know, you have faith, knowing that you can have it because of the potential energy of your dollar to get there. It has potential to get other things, all right? So now you know. So that's the kinetic energy. So your dollar, let's just say that the water bottle has a structure within the pitch frequency, right? It already has a structure and a flow, that it is a water bottle. That is the structure and flow of it. But you want to send that water bottle into the state of desire. So you have lowered it on the frequency chart. See, it's mind over matter. So you have put the water bottle into a state of desire and something in return for it. So the desire that the water bottle wants, or the store, the people at the store who have that water bottle, they desire your dollar in order for you to get that structure. All right, so now they desire your money, you desire that water. So now you desire something, so you put forth the kinetic energy electromagnetically to attract it. You went to the store, you went and grabbed the bottle, you gave them $1, they give you the water bottle. Now, you have got your desire, they have got their desire. Now both of y'all are in alignment, y'all meet back in the structure and flow state. You know what I'm saying? The peace and the frequency of peace. So now, you both have went from desire to attracting that you wanted, and now you have reached enlightenment of what to do. You already know what to do to get it. See, the enlightenment, that's also tied to your potential energy. You know what I'm saying? So let's say energy dissipation. So let's say, so look, this is what you have done. You have dissipated the people at the store's energy because they had the structure already in place. They already was at peace knowing that we have a product. They at peace knowing that they had a product. But you know one thing about them, that you sent them into a state of desire because they want your money. So, because you sent them into that state of desire, now they lost energy. They lost their structure. Because when you presented them with that kinetic energy, now their structure changed. Their structure changed because they value something more than they value that water bottle. They value that money. So they desired that money for that water bottle. And you value that water bottle over that dollar. So you sacrifice your dollar for that water bottle. Alright? So this is how you dissipated that energy. They went from a structure of having a water bottle to a desire for wanting the money, back to a structure of having the money. And you did the same thing. You went from the structure of having the money to desiring a water bottle, and now you had a water bottle. You see what I'm saying? So you went from potential to kinetic to energy dissipation, wave particles, frequency oscillation. You oscillated in frequency. In alignment with the people, places, and thing. You see what I'm saying? The people that work at the store, the place, the store, the thing, the water bottle. Alright? So now you manifested. You just created a law of, that was a law of attraction. You just attracted that. Alright? So, that's a thing. Now let's talk about a place. Let's talk about the same thing in forms of a place. See, and that was also energy and motion. Because every emotion is an energy, wave particle that's in motion, alright? So let's look at it like this. You want to go somewhere, right? Pick a place, any place. Just use your imagination on this one. Let's say you want to go to Niagara Falls, alright? You want to go to Niagara Falls. But you know that in order for you to get to Niagara Falls, you're going to either have to catch a plane, a bus, a train, ride in a car, ride a bike, or walk. These are the things that you have to do. Now, depending on your timing, it's going to be how you get there, right? Depending on the cost, it's going to be how you get there. So let's just say that you don't have the money to get there. So you basically don't have the right potential energy to get to the place. Now, let's say it costs you $50 or $100 for a round trip to get there and get back. You know what I'm saying? So you spent your time planning the trip out. You save the money. You save the money that you need while you're there, that you're gonna need while you're there. You know what I'm saying? So now you save that money. You have the money, right? Now you have the potential energy. That money is the potential energy, and you have the time. Time and energy. Everything's about time and energy. The money is the energy right now. All right, so your time, and that's also your energy. Time is a form of energy at the same time. But we're not gonna look at time as an energy. We're gonna look at time as a fourth dimensional point of view. So, but in the 3D point of energy, it would be the money. So, the money was the potential energy, right? You caught the ticket. Well, you went and bought the ticket, right? Let's say you go buy the ticket. Same applies that goes with the water bottle when it comes to kinetic energy. You electromagnetically gave them what they desired for the structure of what you wanted. You gave them what they desired for what you desired. They got back into their piece. You got back into your piece. Boom. That's one form of attraction. Then you went to the bus station, the airport, whatever the case may be. That's your second point. You know what I'm saying? You desire to get there. You had to get away there. You had to use your money to get there too. You had to use your money to get all the way to Niagara Falls. All right. So now you use your potential energy of money, electromagnetically, kinetic energy, energy dissipation to get there. All right. To get to this place. Now you have the same laws of attraction just work. The same wave particles, same energy and motion, quantum physically. All right. So the metaphysical point of view of this all is mind over matter. Everything is mind over matter. So you have an understanding positively of how to go about transmuting these energies in motion, because everything is energy. So everything has energy in motion in some way, form, or fashion. Mind over matter. You have to use your mind, imagination, creativity, and belief. Right? Believe versus doubt. If you doubt, then it's not going to work anyways. I don't think they're going to give me this for that. If you don't believe, then you're never going to put forth any effort. Effort is tied to willpower, an emotion of its own. That's not on this chart right now. But that's how you got to that place, using general energy concepts. And the same thing works for people, all right? So let's say it's a person, all right? Let's say it's a person that you're looking to attract, right? Let's say you're looking to seduce. You're looking to seduce someone, all right? So, now let's say that this person is already at peace with who they are in their life. They never seen you before. What you want to do is you want to put out there, you want to put out a signal. A signal that will attract them, all right? So what kind of signal? You wear nice clothes, you got your new chain on, you got your nice car, you posting online, you call them, you meet up with them, you set a date, something like that, you got some new shoes, you know what I'm saying? These are signals. Your wordplay on point, you know what I'm saying? You believe in yourself, you confident in yourself, you thinking from the end knowing that you can have any person you want, you can seduce any person you want. You believe in yourself like that, so you create this level of confidence in you that attracts people. People are attracted to confident people. You have faith knowing these things, right? So now once you send that signal and they've seen that signal, and look, see, this is the thing about signals. Sometimes we don't always have to chase for people to see us, right? We just have to be that thing. That's embodiment right there. That's the law of assumption that this is who I am. So it's going to attract me anyways. You get what I'm saying? So, because you have already become that thing, energy, emotion at peace with you are that thing, you know what I'm saying? That's your potential energy. So therefore, anything in the ocean of motion that's desiring that subconsciously is going to be attracted towards that, whether they see you or not. But if they see you, see how you present yourself consistently on a consistent basis, you have to be consistent in that frequency. As they see that you are consistent in that frequency, now, some way, somehow you have attracted that. But let's just say that this person won't be attracted to somebody who's a hermit that's always in the house. So you literally have to put yourself out there. They want to be, this person likes to go places where other people like to go to mingle and look for other people, because they feel like going out is how people meet each other, socialize, and they're saying that they're available. So if you're not doing all that, then you're not saying that you're available. All right, so if you're in the house all the time, how can they find you? They might be in your vicinity, but they just don't know how to get to you. But you have electromagnetically attracted them towards you, but you have to put the signal out there of here I am. Here I am. And I am the living God in the flesh. See what I'm saying? So, now you put yourself out there. Your potential energy has been created. Your electromagnetic energy has been created. This is the electromagnetic energy, your structure and flow of who you are. Energy dissipation. So now because you are consistent in this energy, and it's somebody who's desiring it already, they got their own structure and flow, but they have these desires, right? And you have these desires. So now, when y'all become in sync, we call this a synchronicity, when y'all align with each other, when y'all sync towards each other, now you can align with each other. So if you're confident, you will approach, right? Boom, there's a signal, you know what I'm saying? So now, once you put that signal out there, now their desire is going to be attracted towards your peace frequency, of structure and flow, who you are as an individual. that you consistently this person all day, every day, and they desire that. So what are they doing? They coming for that. They coming to get that. You know what I'm saying? They want that. They're attracting towards that. And now, because you desire them, if you desire that type of individual at the same time, now you have attracted that. But the thing is, see, when it comes to people, even placing things, once you are in the structure and flow of who you are, you just be that thing and do what you gotta do. But you want to be detached from the outcome. You know what you desire, but you're not chasing it. Remember, you attract it. You just doing it. You just following the steps, holding the line of being who you are, being that version of yourself that attracts that what you desire. You could be a trick. You could be some trick ass dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of women out there that desire a trick ass dude. If that's what you are. I'm just saying though, it works. I'm just saying it can go any kind of way. You can be a woman, a very voluptuous, promiscuous, flirtatious woman. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of those out there who desire those types of women. My bad about saying voluptuous, but you can just be a sexy woman or a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be. It's men out there that's just like regular women too. More men that like regular women, because at the end of the day, you don't push off of intimidate. You don't intimidate them. But a high value man who's very